Good morning, humans. Good morning. I'm not good at mornings. I've been down here in my studio for 15 minutes now. And I launched the software to run our stream on time. Got everything set up and forgot to hit the go live button. So when I went to transition scenes to put myself live, I realized there was no audience. There was no nothing because I had forgotten to hit the go live button. So here we are. Here we are. It is Friday. While everything still feels like it's Blur's Day, the weekends at least allow us to sleep in. And I think my brain is already ready for the weekend. But I do have one happy thing. Come here, Eddie. Come here, good boy. No, over here, stupid. Come here. Good boy. Come on up. Look at who came down with me this morning. This is Eddie. Hi, I know. You may not have my coffee. No, you may not. This is Eddie, who hasn't wanted to come down to the basement for a while because I shaved him. He's afraid if he comes down to the basement, I'm going to shave him again, which is a valid fear because it is about time to shave him again. But because we're not having extremely... He just lay down exactly where my chair goes, dude. He's not the brightest. But, so... Thank you for the bits. Thank you, Tropical Tom. Thank you, Tropical Tom. So Eddie finally came down this morning. And so I have all 3 dogs down here with me right now. I don't know if any of them are actually on camera. Let's see what I can get. So Stella, no, Stella is in the shadows hiding underneath one of my workbenches. Hi there. Come here. You can come on back up. Come on. Eddie's just hoping that he can counter surf my desk for food. This is the real reason he is here. He saw me eating a Cliff Bar as I came down the stairs, and I think the power of Cliff Bar overwhelmed all other fear of, well, clippers that prevented him from coming down the stairs. So my plan for today was to work on redesigning the Astronomy Cast website. Because, oh my God, I completely changed the design a couple of years ago. Maybe a year ago only, actually. So Cliff Bars, Paranor, are these little granola bars that you can get that are made in a factory that, sorry, not made in a factory, made by a company that makes all of their products vegan, which means absolutely no dairy. And as someone who is allergic to almost everything, the no dairy is super important. So I can eat their foods without having to do anything more than make sure there's none of the fruits I'm allergic to in them. And it turns out chocolate chips don't involve fruits. So I'm good. And I am currently living on a diet of chocolate chip Cliff Bars for breakfast because not allergic to them. Oh, Tropical Tom, I will have to go looking. We got a box so I was expecting a pillow I ordered from Amazon, and I wasn't going to wash the bedding until this weekend. So it's quite possible that the box that I thought had a pillow in it that would have arrived early contains Cheerios. So I will have to go look. Sully2Cat says, Cliff Bars are pretty good. I used to get power bars every now and then. If you keep a power bar cold enough, you could use it as a building material. This is true. The ones that I really like, but they just cost way too much, are the RX bars. I got some free when they sponsored Astronomy Cast, but I can't afford to just buy them by the case like I do with Cliff Bars. So, yeah. I mean, I can afford it. I just can't justify the cost because it means I have to skimp elsewhere. I feel the need to clarify these things given the fact that pandemic times means there's people who legitimately cannot afford food. I cannot justify the cost of posh foods. There's a difference, and I want to respect the fact that there are people out there that are really struggling right now. My only real struggle is I can't leave my house. So, yeah, this is the world we live in. Okay, so let's take a look at this monstrosity of an Astronomy Cast website. I'm really happy with how the code works. What's less good is like right here with the take a listen stuff, it's less than ideal. Because people don't always find the episodes. There's no clear link to the archives. There's a podcasts link at the top, but it turns out no one actually clicks that. So I'm considering making something like this on the front page, or I don't know. I'm just staring at it right now. The other thing that I'm thinking about is like Astronomy Cast is its own thing, but it's part of the CosmoQuest family. And so with 365 Days of Astronomy, which lives on the CosmoQuest servers, we have this layout. With Daily Space that lives on the CosmoQuest servers, we have much bigger pictures, but other than the fact that it's much bigger pictures, it's a very similar layout. And then we have as our home page. Oh, that's a good point, Keeper, to change podcasts to episodes. I can do that. So on our home page, then we have all this stuff at the top, which is like for the whole site. And then down here, we have the blogs. So what I'm thinking about is, let me go back to Astronomy Cast. What I'm thinking about is get rid of this band right here and stick it in a sidebar or something. Have the next episode in a box at the top, and down here where I have nothing, have the most recent episodes or something. And I just don't know. But let me log in for now and do the, let me log in a different window. You, window, come over here to me. So I'm trying to figure out, first of all, why it won't let me log in. Let's try that again. Oh, I changed my password recently, I think. I may not have it on this computer. That could be a challenge. I am completely blanking on my password, and my password manager is like, no. Oh, because I'm logged in as CosmoQuest. Okay, that's why. That's why CosmoQuest doesn't know my personal account. Okay, I'm better now. It just took me a minute. Perpetual rocket roundup page with cumulative stats, info, and useless space trivia. So that could be a thing. And one of the other things that I'm working on, Tropical Tom, is putting together a newsletter that will have that stats updated every newsletter. These are the things that I think about. All right. So the back end is always sort of like, meh, so many things. Let's see what we got in here. I'm looking for the page that should say podcasts. There it is. Edit. I know there's a block editor. It's okay. I'm going to change this to say episodes. Apparently, I'm going to type something wrong. Update. Let's see if that does it. Yes. All right. So now I just need to change the menu. That was a good idea. Thank you for the good idea. Oh, it already changed. Okay, cool. I love it when a plan comes together. Let's see. Hello, Lingerbox. Singapore, it must be at the end of your day now. I'm glad you're here too. Wait, is that Liger? Are you a lion tiger cross? Are you a lion tiger cross? You are a hybrid, yes. Yeah, it's bring your own beverage. I have coffee, others have tea. Occasionally, when warranted by other things, you will see all manner of beverage. All manner of beverage, and that's okay. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out why the logo appears to be falling off the edge. That makes me sad. I'm going to fix the logo in the stream real fast. Dear logo, please stop trying to fall off the screen. There. That's a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, the earth is flat like my belly. That's excellent, Larry. I like the idea of doing that only in 6 times extra large. It's true. You can send us crappy hospital coffee. Oh man, I'm sorry that you only have crappy hospital coffee. I hope the fact that you're in the on-call room means that it is a slow work day. I have a friend who's an ER doctor out in California, and I know that sometimes slow work days really get to him because he just wants like a bunch of like completely minor things where he can be helping people. But I'm not sure in 2020 that we have minor reasons to go to the hospital anymore. So I am hoping that you are having a completely boring day in the on-call. Oh, yeah, Drupal and Type 3 and yeah, I've tried all of them and WordPress is really good. It has improved with time. Oh man, I'm sorry, Liger. Yeah. At least Singapore is not as bad as the US. Concurrent dengue outbreak. Shit. That's no good. That is no good at all. Oh, how bright's Comet Neowise right now, Ruffs Matt? I am hoping to get clear skies and I have some new binoculars to go try out. I love that Jillian, who is one of the most graceful people I know, says that she's clumsy with technology. Good morning, Ms. Brick Kitten. Good morning. And no, there isn't an inoculation against dengue right now. Stupid mosquito-borne illnesses. So Jillian, it turns out that the difference between a non-computer person and a computer person is often their ability to click randomly with great luck or have really good Google Foo. If you can both click well with good luck and have good Google Foo, you're golden. All right, so back to trying to figure out what to do with this website. So I think this is almost okay. I want to get rid of the who it's posted by because that's not really relevant. So let's see what we can do to clean up the settings on this. I have so many plugins that need to be updated. So many plugins. Let's just update everything. And why does it think that Akismet is not set up? That is something I will fix up. I will figure out when not online, because that involves logging into a whole bunch of different sites. Okay, are you updating everything? Because I asked you to update everything. Let's go to the update available screen. Let's see if that makes you happier. Why, yes, I would like you to update, apply. All right, there it goes. Now it's going to update things. Yes, Google Foo and clicking randomly. And mosquitoes are the #1 killer of humans on this planet. At least when you integrate over history. Can we move to things that are more cheerful, like how clean Singapore is? I'm good with that one. It is a very clean nation. It's very polite people. Like every nation, it has problems and flaws. But it is a good place, according to everyone I know who's visited. I have not yet visited Singapore. Okay, so I have updated all the plugins. Let's try and find our theme setup, appearance. So we're using Vertex. Yes, I understand. Please go away. Thank you. So let's see if I can figure out where. So it says that it's not supposed to show the author. It's totally showing the author. I do not understand how this happens. All right, so there's more than one way to get rid of things. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to inspect my code. And I'm going to find out the name of the box that's in. So it's blog meta. Everything is in the meta, of course. Everything. Well, that's not ideal. So I can't just make it go away there. I hate it when code doesn't work when it's supposed to. Because like it says, don't show author. Just looking at the chat, seeing what all is in there. So, looking to see if there's some place else in here where I missed turning off stuff. I'm not seeing it. I'm absolutely not seeing it. That makes me sad. All right, so, well, this is me contemplating, do I go just hack the code? Because I'm the kind of person that does that when a website doesn't show me things the way I want it to show me things. I'm going to consider other problems before I go all coding monster on this page. All right. We have some really old announcements on here. I'm going to take care of that next because, like, it's August, people. And we apparently still have an announcement up that we forgot we had up. So become a patron is good. Announcements. Yeah, you can go away. Bye-bye. Okay, that's fixed. What else should I do? What else should I do? Let's go back to that home page. So I'm not happy with these boxes up here. So I think I'm just going to make that go away if I can figure out where. Homepage settings. Not useful. Vertex theme options. So I have project section, more than just audio. So I need to turn off the project section, and that should be the change I want. Let's see. Come on, reload. You can do it. Okay, so I got that. So now all I have is this one giant image and stuff. So next thing, I want to add more posts beneath this. I don't know how to do that in this theme. Oh, the challenges, the challenges. Let's go back to that. If I'm on the home page, I have a featured slider. I may have to go read documentation, and that makes me really sad. So Liger says, my bacteria can survive 90 minutes of direct UV light on a metal surface. 10 seconds typically kills most bacteria. Want to send them to space and see how they do? Why, yes, I would love to see if we can kill your bacteria for you. I don't have the technology to do that, nor the budget to hire somebody else's technology, but I do think you have something worth trying to kill by space. I hope this is a research strain and not something that has already come from the wild that refuses to die. Yeah. UV light is usually quite effective at killing things. And I'm going to look up the instructions on my theme. There we go. So here's an example. I swear it came from Elegant Themes, not... because all my stuff comes from Elegant Themes. There it is, Vertex theme documentation. Okay. I already installed it. I figured out many of these things. Adding projects, configuring homepage slider, but I want to add blog stuff to the homepage. So you have... I don't want your notices. I already joined. I just don't feel like signing in. I may have to get into the code, I think. And I can do this. I can do this. Just maybe not in the next 2 minutes. All right, so I'm going to continue working on this, but I'm going to go see if I can set up to do it on my computer upstairs that is big and glorious. And I may be streaming this into like Discord instead of into Twitch so that I can curse. I can curse in Discord. Oh, so let's see what all we have in here. It's a new breed of mycobacteria called Mycobacterium abscessium or abscessus. A lot of people with cystic fibrosis get it, and it's just a bastard to try and kill. That's no good. Yeah, cystic fibrosis is a bad disease. It's one that just causes, one of the primary issues that it causes is difficulty breathing because of mucus building up in your lungs, but it affects a lot of other organs in the body. It used to be that people who had it didn't live past being teenagers. Now they can live into adulthood, but often require lung transplants and other really invasive surgeries to keep them alive. Yeah. Okay. We need something cheerful to end this on. Let's go see if I can find anything cheerful over on the CosmoQuest website. So, things that are going on. Next week, we are going to have David Grinspoon coming on to talk about a conference he's at this week where they are working to figure out how to detect alien civilizations by means of other than just looking for radio signals that go into space. We're working on lining up some more guests until they've actually committed. I'm not going to say anything. We are, of course, continuing to plan for the fall, our Hangout-a-thon, which is our major fundraiser. We've already set the dates for next year's CosmoQuesticon. And what you can start to see cropping up on the bottom of the screen is we are working on starting a newsletter that you can sign up for. Let me fit this onto the screen. So you can go to cosmoquest.org and sign up for our newsletter and get in your inbox a listing of upcoming shows, highlights of the previous week's news, roundup of stats from Rocket Roundup, and just find out what's going on here around CosmoQuest. So these are the things I'm going to work on today. But for now, I haven't checked my email yet, and the building anxiety is getting greater by the moment because I never know what there is in my inbox that's going to be on fire and potentially explosive that I need to go deal with because I missed a message like 6 months ago. This happens to me. So I'm going to go check my email and take care of this rising anxiety about what's in my inbox. So let's see who's out there that we might raid. We are just a couple of weeks away from coming back with all of our media productions as well, and that is super exciting. Let's see. It's not showing any channels that I normally raid, and I don't know what that means because this interface periodically is just like, no, I won't show you anything. Which is frustrating, but is the way it is. There's like no one around right now. No one around that I can find. That makes me sad. All right. So I can't find someone to raid. So I'm just going to say, have a grand morning, evening, or afternoon. Wear a mask if you go outside. Wash your hands and go forth and be awesome.